So, by the title of this video, you might be wondering, do I absolutely hate this movie? No. The main flaw I have is that they try way too hard to fit every reference and everything they can in this movie, like Marvel, but, I mean, at the end of the day, I really don't feel anything when I watch the Fnaf movie. Please don't leave hate comments, and in fact, I'll actually name off the things I do like about this movie at the end of when I'm done talking about things I don't like. So, there's definitely no reason why you should say I hate this movie and there's nothing good about it. So, my first question is, why does the spring lock failure happen in this movie? In fact, the name William Afton shouldn't even be in this movie because you have no idea who he is in the first game. So why should you know about him in the first movie? If you're a film critic that doesn't know FNAF at all, then you're gonna be like, well, I thought his name was Steve Raglan, not William Afton. It's so confusing for the normal viewer and not for the fan. Alright, number 2. Vanessa in general. I know she's the security guard for Security Breach and turns out to be Vanny, and also in the first Help Wanted, but she's not a normal cop, and she doesn't just go around pizza places and be like, hey, how's it going? Like, she serves a purpose in a different type of property. Security guards only have the authority to protect private property, while police officers have the authority to protect everything in their jurisdiction. There is an absolute difference. Sure, it's just a change in the end, but you want to be lore accurate when you're making something that involves Five Nights at Freddy's, one of the most popular horror video games in the world. I'm not saying you need to copy everything from Five Nights at Freddy's, but you should at least level it up to a T. I just want to throw it out there as a minor thing. I know why Markiplier couldn't be in the opening, but if he was, that would have made the movie a billion times better. I'm not even lying. How did the cupcake do more things than the main 4 animatronics did in the entire movie within one scene? So this movie was originally going to be rated R, but if kids saw the movie, then they would get more money, and they did get their money, and they're making the entire franchise into movies, except for Sister Location. So they had to dumb down the kills and the gore and all that. I don't remember what Freddy and Chica's original kills were, but I do remember what Foxy and Bonnie's original kills were. And let's just say, they are terrifying and awesome. So Bonnie's original kill also took place in the supply closet, and what he was supposed to do was take his guitar and shove it down the guy's throat, pull it out covered in blood while being entirely on screen, and the guy would just be screaming in agony. And then Foxy's original kill also took place in the hallway where he ran and killed that guy. But what he was supposed to do was run down and just take his hook and then rip out the guy's jaw while being entirely on screen and very gory, which sounds like a Foxy kill in my book. But we shouldn't be that violent, should we? I mean, the target audience for FNAF is kids and teenagers, so, I mean, how about we get a few bucks over here, change it up, and make it more dumbed down? And have most of them take off screen. Alright, I'm done being angry. Now let's talk about the positives. So the subplot of Mike trying to go to sleep every second of the day actually made sense so he can remember who took his brother when he was a child. It's very deep, and for FNAF, it actually makes sense. Corey X Kenshin. Those cheap Balloon Boy jump scares actually got me on my first watch of this movie. The Matt Pat cameo wasn't entirely forced. That one scene when Foxy was stalking Abby was pretty chilling, not gonna lie. And last but not least, the score. The score was 100% great. Especially the end credits, am I right? But every time I watch this movie, I just feel like I watched nothing and something at the same time. You feel more life and emotion in the video games, but when you put it in a movie standpoint, you don't feel like you're there. You feel like you're just watching people doing what you would do in the games. You could have made Five Nights at Freddy's into a TV show, and TV shows are extremely longer than movies, so you would have more time to do whatever you want and have time to basically get everything right and have every season based off of every game. Season 1 being clearly Five Nights at Freddy's 1, and then you can wait a year and then have season 2. It's just they didn't do that, and now I feel like these movies are going to be rushed, and they're going to have no life in them, and they're going to be dull, and I'm just not going to want to tune in, and I would just rather play the games. I love Five Nights at Freddy's, and I still love Five Nights at Freddy's. I play almost every game religiously, except for World. And I even remember when Sister Location came out, and everyone loved it. And despite its flaws, I still kind of like it. I mean, I would play that game to death before I see the first movie again. I'm not even kidding. This movie just feels like it's trying too much and not trying at all. So at the end, it just feels like nothing. And I'm definitely seeing the second one with a friend in theaters. And if this one is even worse than the first one, which I'm hoping it's not, then I may or may not watch any more future adaptations of Five Nights at Freddy's, made by Blumhouse at least. In my honest opinion, I prefer the Banana Splits movie and Willy's Wonderland over the Fnaf movie, and I just feel like there was more passion towards those movies than this movie. I'm sorry. I hope you enjoyed me yapping. I've had a sore throat for the past few days, if not a week or more, so I'm sorry if my voice is a little bit weird. But thank you so much for watching and hearing me out, and I would like to hear y'all's opinions in the comments. So if you want me to review the second movie when I finally see it, then I will most certainly do that and be 100% honest like I was here. So thank you for watching and have a good day. Please don't send a SWAT team to my house. Imagine.
You've heard me so many times, but I always hated the silence, and I cannot seem to find the peace when I'm feeling the violence. I know it's in my mind, I'm fighting the feelings you gave me.